Hey everyone, and welcome to Bob's Pet Farm. This is the first episode of my brand new little project. This is going to be the Baby Break project. This is going to be called episode 1 and prologue, and here's the reason why this is happening. So first of all, you might be completely surprised because this is during the time of a new DLC drop, and there's nothing from a DLC in. Well, this is mainly because I'm recording this way back in February of 2021 in preparation of, the break I'm going to take when my little baby is coming to join us on this beautiful world. And this is actually why I had no other chance than to pre-record everything and do the job already way in advance, because you never know how it is going to work out and how it is going to happen. And so, well, this is what you see right now on screen. This is going to be our little project. So this is the first time also that I'm having a project which is fully and completely done, wrapped up, everything is built, everything is to my liking, and this is where I'm starting to build and actually record the stuff. So we are here sitting in episode number 1 of what will be a 12 episode series. You can expect every week 2 episodes to be dropping. This means we are securing a time frame of about 6 weeks from today, if I do have time in between, which I still don't know yet, because you always have to plan for all the eventualities with such a huge life-changing thing, that I just wanted to be on the safe side. So 6 weeks will be covered, 2 episodes a week, which will be on Saturday and on Wednesday. These are the 2 days you can put into your calendars. This is going to be Bob's Pet Farm. And if everything goes to plan, this episode is dropping when I'm already daddy. So this is the plan. This will be the first weekend. This is actually the first weekend after the due date, and the due date is actually on Monday. So we still have like 6 days around-ish of spare time in between. If not, I'm going to push it 1 week further ahead, so that in any case, if this project is going to be launched to you guys, this is where the baby is already there, and I'm hopefully having already a blast, getting to know the little one. Anyways, let's talk about the project. What is this? I mean, the intro gave away quite a bit, and there's a reason why I decided to do it, simply because I knew this will be when a new DLC is about to drop. Maybe it is dropped already, maybe it's announced already, maybe it's not even announced, but we all know it's it's not even a secret anymore that Frontier is having this kind of 3 to 4 months rhythm, and since the last one came out in December, we are pretty much sure that it has to be at late March or beginning of April. So don't worry, I don't know what it is yet, but we all know that this is gonna happen, and maybe I had the time still to do some stuff, then you will see some stuff dropping, maybe you don't. It just depends on the timing of everything, of the baby, of the DLC, of whatever. So yeah, today we are starting with the pet farm, and the idea about this little project is something I haven't done in this game, and this is completely different from all the things I did. This is going to be a little farm. I'm gonna call this Bob's Farm. I don't know why, I just thought that would be easy. And the idea is you have a lot of pet animals in there, in this farm, which you can visit with your family and the little ones, and then they can discover the animals. We will have some sheeps in here, we have some piglets, we have some llamas actually as well, peafowls, some aardvarks will be living here, actually also some bisons and also some otters. So pretty cool project to look ahead to. You've seen this obviously in the intro already quite a little bit. Yes, it gave away a little bit, but I really hope you are still excited for the episodes to see what's going to happen, and then in the end you can also download the whole project to just explore it yourself. And I'm really curious to see what you guys say, because I'm quite happy. I'm quite happy with the build. It just turned out way better than I thought. There was a lot of stuff I learned along the way, because the challenge was so different. It's not going to be a zoo. It's actually way more of a free roaming environment, and this is why we're starting with a very classical barn build. So this build over here is the most classic barn build you can imagine. There's legit not much about it. The level of detail is still very reduced to the minimum, but I think this is what you need to do, because that's just basically the way it is. Just a very simple build. And yeah, so this barn is basically our center for our stuff and so on. This is going to be hidden in this building. It's going to be the access point for the dull sheep environment, or the dull sheep habitat, which is for the baby sheeps, of course. And yeah, just in general, there's a lot to do in this project. And again, I wanted to keep it as much as possible of a free thing, where you can really visit with your family. We'll have like a parking lot and so on. We are going to have like a little bit of an entrance area. We are going to have some small shops, nothing major, an area where the kids can be, but most of the times I assume this would be where you can make some picnic. So we will have like a huge picnic area, because people would bring their stuff, or they have like a kitchen here in which they do cook the people something. So it's nothing where you really have a lot of shops necessarily, because that's Bob's farm. It's like, I imagine this is like a family farm thing, where they just earn a bit of money by the people that come over and pay for the stay, and that's about it. It's also rather small. We don't have like a hotel area in here. It's just like a day visit for a day trip. So these kind of things I think are very interesting, and I just love the idea of doing this for the kids, because again, this is something that might become a little bit more relevant to me rather soon as well, so which hasn't been that relevant anymore for a couple of years, but I loved it when I was smaller on these farms. I just loved all the animals. I love the smell of it, even though it's kind of smelly, but you know, as a kid, I don't know, you just enjoy that with all the animals and so on. And even though the smell isn't as bad, you know, at least you don't find it as bad. But whatever. Who am I to talk about this right now? Who knows? You know, things might always turn out different than you think they will. But I'm just like very excited right now to bring it to you, because this project obviously is something I'm super passionate about now. You know, life-changing things going to happen in my life, and it's also going to change this channel, obviously. I don't know how. I don't know in which way, I don't know how much, I don't know, you know, it's a lot of things. And I guess especially when it comes to things that need creativity, something like this can be even a very positive thing as well. I mean, of course it's going to be a positive thing, but also for creativity, because I always had the feeling watching kids and just observing what babies and kids do, you remember so many things that you forgot almost, because they just have a completely different perception of the world. They are not yet shaped in a way that the world wants them to be. They are just fresh, they are innocent. They just look at things like how they are, you know. And I really hope I can take out a lot of stuff like this. And this is why I wanted to build this farm, just to bring some cool vibes back to you guys, some more cozy stuff, some more, you know, just happy things. Anyways, this has been it for the time lapse. Now, for every episode, there will be like a little real-time episode at the end to give you an overview how it looks, and this is where we're gonna jump now. Enjoy this one. Alright, here we are in the first real-time part. You can see there's not that much happening over here, but let's just zoom out a little bit. And you can see this is the general layout of this area. So we have the street that is moving by here a little bit. You have maybe seen that in real-time part, maybe you haven't. I used the trick again to use the train ride, or actually the ride system here to go. And you can see this is like slightly lowered down into this area. Let me just fly over here. It has a very smooth transition, and I think I wanted to have it this way because then you have the farm raised a little bit higher up over the area. And I think this is kind of cool, because this gives you this nice glimpse, you know, into this area in the back. You know, it just kind of creates this little bit of excitement once you go here. Let's imagine you're coming by with a car, and then you know, you're just driving along this road. Let me just turn this off here for a second. By the way, there's a camera which will be utilized later. You can see all, you know, you see the land over here in the background is made in a way that you can actually see the mountains in the back, but like the hills. It's not mountains though, and this just kind of smoothly transitions into it. It's not like very flat and just kind of a hard border. It just really is like, and then you drive over here, and then you start looking to the left to the window, and you can see all the way along here. You can see the roof already of the barn. It mostly is at this point over here. It will be covered from some fields, but if you go over here, then the reddish front of it appears, and then there will be also like a font in the end, and this already gives you the idea, oh yes, I need to go here, yay. And then your daddy or your mama is going to slow down the car and turning to the left, and yay, we are going there. See, this is kind of cool, and this is then just approaching this barn here in the background. I think this is really beautiful. I think this is what we want to create with this build, and you can see this is where the barn is placed. We have this little river, which will have a little job at the end. There will be a lot of things very close by. You can see I planned in some fields over here already. This will be pretty interesting. And just in general, the land around here will be utilized in hopefully a very nice way. But yeah, I think this is all I can say for the first episode and the real-time part. Again, a little reminder, this is all pre-produced, guys. I have done this in the span of, I think 3 or maybe 3.5 months actually. So recording of the first episode started somewhat in December. So please, please do understand that it does not have any items of the latest DLC, which might be released in the next couple of weeks. Maybe it is already released, since, you know, timing is not yet set for me when I record this. I don't really know. We only know there will be something new, and this is the reason why. Anyhow, I would love if you guys could support this project as much as possible. So let me know in the comments down below what you think about this project. Do you think it's a good idea to have the farm? And if so, let me also know what you have in terms of memories regarding a farm, or are you living on a farm? Are you going to a farm? Is there a farm close by to you? All these kind of things I'm really interested in. And yeah, I really hope that I will see you guys soon again, but please, yeah, just be as happy as I am right now that I will take this little break and get to know the little one. And once I'm back, I'm back. But now you guys will be pleased for the next weeks with this project, which is fully done, fully recorded. And yeah, I'm very excited to bring it to you. It has some really cool stuff in it. So stay safe, everyone, and I'm going to talk to you very soon. Goodbye.